Well, smack my ass and shave my balls. It's the best damn podcast from Chippewa Falls.
Look at that guy over there, just screen time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just buried in his phone, paying no attention.
No, he's probably on Facebook.
No fucking idea what's going on.
He's probably on Insta.
Good morning, all you Hick guys and gals.
Welcome to Tales from the Hicks. Who is here with us?
I'm Jason.
I am Chad.
BDC Big Dick Chad is in the house. This is Ben.
I am Nate. Let's get that on.
Oh, all right, turn it on.
So we are, this is episode 55 for those keeping track at home.
Double nickels.
Write that down.
Oh, there
But
it
this
is.
is
TV's still
number
not on,
2
That's
of
what the black screen means.
number 2 of hashtag
The,
yuck.
little lights aren't blinking, Clark.
Oh, hey.
Yep. So episode 2 of the
Gonna be
new season.
Porno on there from last night.
Yeah. Spanish chicks with big tits.
I've been without the internet for a long
Buttermilk
time.
beauties.
Oh, that would have been awesome. Somehow we got to figure out how to sneak in there and
Yeah.
get that on.
Yeah.
Jason, what you been up to?
Nothing much. Just working. My truck cylinder again is doing a misfire, so I had to replace my spark plug.
Well, it seems reasonable.
Yeah, but it hasn't been that long. Only a year.
Same one?
Same cylinder, number 7. And it happened yesterday. What the fuck day is it? Yesterday, maybe? Yesterday morning when I went to work. Going to work, got down 40th, and fucking bells and whistles, traction control, everything. Check engine light was flashing and beeping, and I'm like, what in the fuck? Well, I'm going to work, so. And I got to the stoplights. So with you traction control and your Stabilitrack off, you can really spin the tires.
Yeah, for sure.
There ain't nothing stopping them. So from that stoplight, I did that all the way across hoping something was going to blow up or something was going to happen, but it never did. So I stopped at O'Reilly's last night on the way home and got some spark plugs and changed the spark plugs. Runs fine now.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good for another year.
Cut the grass. I know, right?
He cut my grass when I was on vacation.
Oh, and I cut his grass too.
What a
Shocking.
nice guy.
Yeah.
At a diagonal.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? You didn't hit the power cable or anything,
No.
did you?
No, there's an orange wire.
That really sucked. I had to get off that thing a bunch of times and move it, and it sucked.
That's when you just tell Tanner, hey, buddy, I got a job for you.
Yeah.
Stand in the yard and hold this thing up.
Yeah. Right. Or just mow close to it and the homeowner get it the next time.
Well, I did ask him. I go, I'll cut your grass if you weed whack. He goes, okay.
So that means there's zero weed whacking happening.
No, I know.
There was some whacking done.
Yeah,
but
not with
Yeah.
just one small weed. Very small.
Real quick, too. Just done.
Yeah.
Huh?
Chad, what about you?
Just the everyday living, working. Went on a small vacation, state darts, in Green Bay last weekend. Wednesday through Saturday, I guess Sunday is the tournament. So didn't do very well at darts, but I did very well at the casino, so it was fine. It
Did
was
any
fun.
of that casino money get spent anywhere fun?
No.
No, because that was an afterthought.
That was
Oh, that was
Yeah,
after
that was the
some
next day.
potential extracurricular activities that happened?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I was with another member of the Tales from the Hicks. And, I'll let him tell you guys where we went.
Okay.
Because it was a highlight of his trip.
I bet.
So, but overall, yes, it was fun. It was a good weekend. Like I said, it just all around, it was good to get away and relax and really Only thing I had to worry about is being there in time to shoot darts.
Well,
that was the only thing I had to worry about.
I was just going to ask you, because your plane came in late, right, on
It
Wednesday?
did.
What time did you guys end up getting over to Green Bay?
Well,
or what time did it come in?
About 12:15.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was.
and you were supposed to be here at 3?
I was supposed to be home at 2:30.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
you're
get
10
in
hours late.
Quarter after 12 at night. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 3:39, 3:36, something like that. We
Three-
pulled
yeah.
into.
To my hotel. Yeah.
So what, did you pick him up at the airport then, or no?
I
Yeah.
did. Yep.
Did you-
Picked him up at the
Just straight
airport.
to Green Bay.
Yeah.
Well, we stopped here. I
Yeah.
switched my luggage and went straight
Yeah.
to Green Bay.
Holy
Well,
shit.
one stop is all we had, and that was here. Straight through.
Yeah.
Set the cruise at 76 and going.
I think we were maybe a half hour out before you really got tired,
Yeah.
and I started getting nervous.
Oh, I wasn't nervous.
Well,
I would have.
I started getting nervous.
if I had to, but no, and it was only honestly because we hit that fog.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so. I mean, the fog was thick. I was like, whatever. I knew we were getting close just because of towns and things like that. But otherwise than that, I wasn't too tired and just hammer down.
Give her beans.
Yep.
3:30. What time did you guys have to shoot then?
I had to shoot at 8:00.
Right. Yeah. So I literally took a nap because the guys that I were staying with, I wasn't going to wake them up at 4 a.m., you know.
Right, yeah.
So,
No, he fucking waited until 6.
Just snuggle in with Nate.
yeah.
Plug
No,
in.
so I slept on Nate's leather couch and for an hour and a half.
Chris, you
And-
must have had a king size bed. You couldn't fucking.
Oh, it was a. I think it was a king size.
It was a king
right?
size.
I'm sure
Yeah.
if it's a single bed, it's a king size.
Yeah.
Chris, you're playing.
I just laid on the couch, and it was like an hour and a half later, and I was like, God, this is stupid. I don't have to do anything until 4 o'clock. What the fuck am I doing? So I got up, went to my hotel because we had breakfast at 6.
Yep.
So I was like, hey, I'm just here. I said, I'm checking in late, blah, blah, blah. I said, the guys are already up there. I said, I'm just going to have breakfast. She's like, okay. Well, had breakfast and went up and woke those guys up, and the rest was history.
Nice.
So you didn't have to shoot till 4 p.m.?
Correct. Yep.
And you were at 8
That was it,
on
yeah.
Thursday morning.
Thursday,
Yeah.
yeah, the next morning. Yeah, so I actually had that debate on, because sometimes when you're up for that long, if you
Do you just stay up?
Do you
Right.
just stay
Right,
up,
just- that's what I
or
was
because
thinking.
sometimes getting just a couple hours of sleep
Worse.
makes it worse, and it did. I was just more exhausted, I think, after I woke up, but started drinking and whatever. It was fine.
Yeah.
We did look at a spot when we got to the hotel right away. We searched a few places that opened at 6.
At 6, yeah.
Because we were like, oh, that's.
Taverino's?
Yeah.
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 I mean, that would have been reasonable, but
Right.
no. Nap.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Ben, what have you been up to?
Nothing crazy. Steven had Special O regionals for track in Colby, Wisconsin. So we went over there.
Famous for its cheese.
Yeah, a couple weekends ago for that. He did really good, so that was awesome.
Nice.
And then last night was his 5th grade graduation. So we went to the school for that. That was pretty cool.
Is he under the middle school now? Or?
Yeah, on the middle school. Yep. Yep. And that's about it for highlights for me. Nothing else super exciting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nate?
No. Well, I was on vacation. I went to Laughlin again. Yeah. Went to Laughlin from Saturday to Wednesday. Plane was late. Was supposed to leave Arizona at 8 a.m. and we didn't leave until probably closer to 7 or 8 p.m. maybe.
Oh.
So we had to
Why
go-
was it so
There was something wrong with
mechanical
one of
issues?
something with the door latch or one of the luggage carts out on the runway ran into a door or something, and they didn't feel like it was safe enough to fly, so they sent a plane. Had to come from, well, they first had to find somebody, get another plane and fly it from Minneapolis down to Arizona, and then we got on. But we had a group that was from Pueblo, Colorado, so we flew out, dropped them off in Pueblo, and then from Pueblo we went on to back to Eau Claire. But
Did you get any sort of compensation for the delay?
yeah, so they took us out of the airport. They said that what they were going to, well, first it started off, it was going to be an hour delay, then it was going to be a 2-hour delay, and then it was going to be a this plane is not leaving the ground. And we're like, the fuck it ain't. Like, So I was like, they said that they're going to take us back on the buses and shuttle us back to the hotel. I'm like, that's the last place I need to be right now because I lost fucking everything at the casino. A lot of money. Like an obscene amount of money at the casino.
3 or 4 zeros?
There was 4.
Wow.
Well, they have to keep the lights on somehow.
I guess.
No, there was 3 zeros. Not. Are you asking zeros or are
Yes,
you asking
zeros.
number
Zeros.
spots?
Zeros.
Zeros. There's only 3 zeros.
Okay.
I was gonna say
4 numbers.
You're in thousands. Not
Thousands.
tens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thousands.
That's what I
of
said,
dollars.
is it-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you were counting the other zeros.
Oh, yeah.
0.00.
No.
No.
Yeah, thousands.
God damn.
Heavy on that.
Heavy on the S. With the 2 lines going through it. Yeah.
Damn.
Lots of money. So then
Closer to 10 or closer to 5?
closer to 10.
The fun didn't stop there.
Yeah, so they took us back to the hotel or the casino, and I'm like, last place I need to be.
Want it all back.
So what they did was,
Awesome.
what they did was,
Comeback story of 2025.
yeah. At that point, I would have stayed then. But so what they did was they give us our hotel rooms back because if they hadn't gotten cleaned yet, and I think there was only like 2 or 3 that already had gone through. But so I got my same room back, and I'm like, oh fuck, I can take a little nap because sure as hell ain't going down to the casino because that was dumb. So they did give us. Well, they said they give us a $30 food credit, except for like the main restaurants down there, which there's a Guy Fieri's Don Quixote, like one of his Mexican restaurants is down there. There's the Range, is a steak bar or supper club, fancy place, but they don't open till like 4:00. So it's like you have one option, and that's smash burger. Well, so you go there, and it's
Which is good.
It's decent stuff, but you get there, and it's whatever you don't use, you lose the rest of it. So it's like you better order as
the
much.
$30, right.
Yeah, except for when I went there, the lady said I only had 20, so I'm like, well, that's probably enough anyway. So I got $20 worth of stuff, brought it back up to my room, and ate up there. Well, then, it was. I don't know. I think we were getting picked up at 2:00, so it must have been like 1:30. And I'm like, I'll start heading down there. So maybe I'll, throw just a couple dollars in the machine or whatever. So I did, and then I still had like reward credits or whatever. So I had like $17 of free play left on my card because I had already cashed out the $95 in free play that I had. So I played the last $17 and I ended up hitting something, and I won like $185 or whatever, and I'm like, that's cute, that's cute. But it was nice. It was a nice way to leave. At least I left that day ahead. But then we got back and went to Green Bay, and that was a real fancy. That hotel was pretty fancy.
Yes, it was.
So like it had the king size bed, and when we walked in, I'm like, well, first of all, where's the TV? Like, this better not be that fancy of a hotel that they don't even watch TV. So I looked on the nightstand, and there was remote controls, and I'm like,
sliding out.
Yeah, I'm like, well, where is the TV then? There's controllers. Where's the TV? Well, I grabbed the one, and all it had was a up and a down button on it. I'm like, well, this is going to do something. So I pushed the up button. Here, the fucking TV started coming out of the foot of the bed.
Yeah.
Then it took me that was Thursday morning.
Thursday morning, yeah.
No, Chad was there.
Yeah, that time.
Chad, did you wake up with...
I did not. No, I was nervous.
Did it taste like clam juice?
Yeah, salty.
Did you wake up with a quarter in your hand?
Most likely your butt cheeks were stuck together.
No, I made sure I laid on my back. But yeah, my throat was scratchy.
Yeah.
There's no way he reached that.
Yeah. He didn't tickle your uvula?
No, zero chance.
Probably just draggled down.
Did you ever laugh in your sleep? Yeah.
No.
All right, so that was Thursday morning that we got there. Thursday night, then we went to the Oval Office.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, you went to Washington, D.C.?
Yeah,
Yeah, we've seen a lot of presidents.
Somebody saw a lot of them, a lot of dead presidents. She saw a lot of them.
I can't believe you had any left to spend.
Blew $1,000 at the strip club. oh, sorry, 1,075
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, you were short a couple of bucks.
on the same girl.
Same one too.
What?
Yes.
She wasn't
Holy
even,
cow.
and she wasn't even that cute.
Actually, in my opinion, she's a bitch.
Chad hate. I
actually hate her.
This is fucking
I
hilarious.
actually hope she no longer is with us.
Oh, Jesus.
So she didn't give you a handy?
So she
Didn't know.
she got up on the stage, right? And I had told her beforehand because she had already said something about Chad. So
Because I didn't give her attention.
yeah, well, not like I did. Apparently,
Yeah,
I
give
was
her-
giving her plenty.
Were you on Sniffer's Roll?
Not at this point.
Okay.
Well, yeah, when she went up on when she was on stage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
she was
that.
like crawling around or whatever, and she actually like crawled. And I had kind of set her up for this, but
No, you did.
oh, I
Don't
did.
lie.
Okay,
God
so I
damn
did
it.
set her up for this. But when she walked past Chad, she
Wait. At this point, I didn't know Nate set this up.
Yeah.
Just a gentleman at a gentleman's club.
Sure. Yeah.
the way she made it sound is you were not a gentleman. That's stuff you don't even say to a stripper, Chad.
Well.
She has a heart.
They don't have a soul.
No, she
well,
don't. That bitch.
So she walked. Or she's like doing the little
Cat crawl.
cat crawl. She walked crawled right past Chad, looked at him and said, "Your grandma never loved you."
I was like, these are my dollars. And I no longer was giving her any money. But I was like, you bitch.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
That hit home, huh?
Well, yeah. Because I was like, wait a minute. You're the fucking stripper here. Like, here's $1, bitch. Take your top off. You know?
Chad, quite possibly one of the first men to ever be roasted by a stripper at a strip club.
Yeah. And I didn't want to say anything back because there was a very large gentleman off in the corner watching.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm just going to let this one slide. But I'm taking my $2 back.
It's probably better to err on the side of caution.
Yeah. And I didn't know until 6 hours later that somebody set that up.
Yeah, good for him.
It was fun, though.
Yeah.
It was.
So what in the hell did you spend $1,000 on?
Well, we went into the
Remember, your mom hears this.
The VIP room?
Yeah,
Did you get a buttermilk bath?
twice.
I was going to say, ask him how many times.
Twice.
Oh, you went back there on 2 separate occasions?
Yes.
How many songs?
I don't know. One was 15.
Fucking CD.
One
I
was
think.
15 minutes. The other was a half hour.
Because normally, well, it's been a long time since I've been to the strip club, but like it used to be like $20 a song.
Oh,
So
God, no.
I'm sure it's
No.
far more than that.
Well,
You couldn't. You would have had to have 6 brothers to even start to go back there. Him and his 6 brothers.
Wow.
yeah.
I thought it was a little overpriced, but
$120.
100 and,
For just a
150.
lap dance or for VIP?
well,
Just
no,
to
it was
go
just
to the back.
in the back room. Yeah. Well,
What?
because it was the one downstairs was just topless. The ones upstairs was full
Full
moon.
everything.
Yeah.
And stage was just topless.
Right. Yeah,
yeah.
that's usually what.
And string, yarn, whatever.
$120 for a lapper.
150
150.
150?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a lap dance?
for
Yeah.
15 minutes.
One-on-one.
Yeah.
In a
Oh,
room.
for 15 minutes. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
got 5-ish songs probably.
Yeah.
But then
Still.
while you're in there,
But you can't
that
just-
150 doesn't stop there. Once you get in there, they want more.
Well, sure.
Well, duh.
Well, they get thirsty, right?
And I did. I got thirsty.
Yeah. So
So we had the waitress come and get us
and
drinks.
you don't ever say no to anything, so
I have a real problem with it.
yeah. Speaking of which, I was going to talk to you about borrowing some money later, but
yeah.
he's in. He's in.
Flush out. Fresh out.
you guys should have hit you before Laughlin.
Fresh out of...
I'm gonna need a new
God
motor. I
damn.
need a new motor for my truck.
Yeah.
Too, so.
And the best part was, like I said, there was a group of us sitting there, and the one gentleman never been to one, you know. So right away he's like, he didn't really want to go, you know. And we're like, oh, whatever. And he's like, well, fine, I'll drive. And then like right away when he got there, and I was like, dude, I'll give you the money for an Uber, like, just go back, that's fine, you know. He's like, no, I'm coming in. So he right away, you know, he's in the back and just
Uber.
gonna whatever. But no, he stayed. He wanted to stay.
Okay.
Well, it didn't take but a half hour, 45 minutes. He was right next to us.
Yeah.
Right up front.
Right on Stiffer's Row.
Having a good time.
Nice.
Yep. So.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do. When you're a gentleman, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It was a good time.
Nice.
She was Puerto Rican.
Really?
So you bought her a flight back home, is what you did.
Any extracurricular activities in the back room?
Gentleman never tells.
So yes. Very nice.
Show me where you poop from.
Yeah. I don't know. That was a whole nother story, and I don't know that we want to get into that one, but
Yikes.
Yeah.
Let's eat some gross. No.
Shit, yeah.
Speaking of poop, I
Yuck.
see you got an outhouse portable shitter right outside your
Yeah.
pad.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that for when Jason's over? Or?
Yeah.
I mean, you got 3 bathrooms. He should be able
I
to.
thought maybe-
Is that for the poker tournament?
Yeah. I'm expecting a lot of people.
Jason, just slide that in the back of your truck, take it home.
I don't think they'd miss it.
You're set.
Well, how would they know? Cameras? What cameras?
Yeah.
Haven't had internet for 6 months.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you guys don't know, but Tanner, his car got crashed into again. So
You know, I heard something about that.
I forgot to tell you
Not
that.
the actual
It's
story or
about
anything.
3
but-
weeks ago now, maybe it happened.
Well, you said
but-
he got in an accident before with his Jeep, right?
Yeah.
So now something else happened?
Yep.
Well, you got a new car.
Yeah, we got a new car then after that.
Yeah.
And then he was at school. This happened on May 6th. And he was at school and he come out of school and he called me at 4, which he never calls me. He's like, Dad, are you on your way home? I said, no, I'm at work. He's like, well, a garbage truck just hit my car. I'm like, what? He goes, windows all smashed out and everything. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Well, apparently a garbage truck, because he parks a block away from the school, and a garbage truck came up and was picking up the garbage, and what I'm assuming he forgot to pick that arm up and start driving
Yeah.
forward. He didn't wait until that arm was all the way up to the truck, and he started driving forward and fucking took out the whole back of his car.
Wow.
So
Well,
yeah,
that's, I mean,
we're getting shit paid for.
I was going to say that's probably the best outcome. Like,
Right,
most,
yeah, that's what I told him.
most companies are pretty large.
This one is pretty big.
Yeah, so I'm sure they're just going to,
Starts with a G and there's a L at the end and there might be a F in the middle.
good fucking luck.
That's what I think that's called. But the guy across the street has it all on camera. So,
Oh.
Nice.
but apparently there's a camera on the truck too. So,
Right.
Well, that's
so they
cool.
got everything all.
Well,
That's
good.
their fault. But
They're going to fix, they are fixing it or they did already?
I haven't even talked to a real live person yet.
Huh.
It's all automated.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of shit.
Where's
One
his
of our
car?
garbage trucks has crashed into your car. Please press 1.
Right.
So it's not fixed yet?
No. I haven't even talked to a real live person yet.
Does
Did you-
Chad have to get on the phone?
Yeah, do you want somebody to take care of that?
My insurance lady's getting a hold of them.
I was going to say, nothing, I'll just claim it and they'll
I
Get it
don't
from the
really
ins-
quite want to do that.
Well, it doesn't go against you. They
No.
fight their insurance company.
Oh, well, maybe that's what I might have to do because,
It's a wash. It's not an actual claim.
well, I hope
But-
not.
Yeah. I had Chad called the internet on that Wednesday that I was supposed to be coming home. He called Charter that day, and he talked to them
Well, yeah,
for me.
that's how you get shit done.
The next morning, they were out here at 10 a.m., and I had internet at noon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, enough of that.
So, and apparently this truck hit the car at around noonish time. No police report, no fucking nothing. So at 4:20 when I got there, was
So
first
how
thing-
did Tanner know a garbage truck hit it?
because the neighbor guy was home. He
Oh,
just
okay.
happened to be home that day.
Yep.
And as soon as Tanner, because he goes, I don't want to sound like a weirdo, but I watch your kids. You know, he said your son parks there every day. His buddy parks there. Buddy walks across the road, talks with your son, and then they both walk
They
to
hit
school.
up a J.
Yeah,
Right.
smoke a
Smoke a
stogie on the
doobie.
way. Yep, on the way to
Which
school.
is probably their dealer then.
Right.
Oh, he's probably the dealer.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
I parked in that
I know.
same-
You probably even know who he is. Yeah.
I used to park
Oh yeah,
in that
because he
same
knows
spot.
you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And yeah.
So he
is.
didn't even call the cops?
Uh-uh.
No, I suppose he didn't want to.
Yeah.
But
Don't need the fuzz around.
no, it's going to kill the business.
Yeah.
But anyway, we
See
did call the
those purple
cops,
lights in the basement.
and they never even they never even showed up.
The cops didn't?
Uh-uh.
Just said whatever?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
So we, on our way home, then I was just turning on the Island Street, and they called because we had called, said to send a squad up because I wanted pictures and all the shit before we moved it, but
Yeah.
they never showed up. So at 20 to 6 or quarter to 6 or whatever time, I called back down there and said, I got shit to do. So I'm
Well,
leaving.
yeah, it's bedtime.
Yeah.
Just about, yeah.
Well, yeah, by the time I get home, take a shower, yeah, fucking hey, it's bedtime. And then, but by the time we got down there, then they had called back and said, I go, cool, I'm pulling up right now. I didn't even get to the door, and the dude stepped out. And he took pictures and wrote everything down, and
Nice.
yeah. Sorry.
No, I was done.
So, well, at least he's 1 for 1 then.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he knows what it's like to be on both sides.
Right. Yeah. Now he's good. He's good to go
I
for
hope
a
so.
long ever.
Hopefully he doesn't take after him.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
You had
I only
3.
had 3, but not within the first 2 months.
It's all right. It is what it is.
Let's eat some yuck.
Eat
Yeah.
some
What
yuck.
are we gonna do today?
What are we having today, Chad?
Well,
Chad is the chef.
We'll try some sardines in
We're
water.
doing that first?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the other one is they're the same but different.
Put them in front of this one. That's the one that can see them. Yeah.
Okay.
And before we get too far, I may have a guest who wants to try some
Stinky tofu.
either stinky tofu or the
Surstramen.
surstramen.
Oh, okay.
So
He can take my spot.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Or
I
they.
can-
Oh, no.
I can be the behind the
No,
scenes
no.
director.
Nope.
Fuckers
No.
are in.
no. So until they seen what actually it's a she seen what surstramen was.
I was told
No.
from a guy at work you're supposed to open it underwater. I text you.
Yeah, I've seen videos of it, and some people do that. They put it in a bucket of water and then they open it. But I figured, that's going to be tough to do down
Right,
here.
yeah.
I figured we would just, like some of the videos I've seen, they take a couple paper towels and lay it over the top.
Oh,
and then
that's
do
that stuff in
Yeah.
the can. They said that they were looking at that, and they're not supposed to have that in an airplane because it can blow up.
It's pressurized.
Yeah.
That's why it squirts when you open it.
Yeah.
It's fermented, fermented
I
herring.
think I paid so much at the.
Yeah. Just so sardines.
That'd probably be the same thing, Sal.
Yeah,
that's
for
not from
way
Puerto
cheaper.
Rico.
Yeah.
I'm
We
sure
can
you
tell them.
get
We can
some.
just tell them
Swedish.
it is.
For $100, we'll tell you it is. So yeah, I don't know if these stink or what, and I know people eat them with crackers. We're going raw.
Raw. All right.
We're raw fishing it. Take a swift.
I don't have to. I smell it. You smell that?
No,
You don't?
nope.
Get right in there and
It
take
smells obviously fishy.
a big old whiff.
Oh yeah, there I can smell a little bit of fish. Yeah.
You want
A little bit of
a
fish.
little puff
Oh,
puff?
here.
The forks. They were down here, weren't they?
Yeah. I just need one.
Fishy.
Scoop it in there. And, there you go. Oh.
Yeah, I don't, it's gonna look like they look like minnows.
Oh, they don't even have heads.
No, well
Is there
then,
bones
fucking
in that?
gross.
Well, yeah, it's because they
But I think
pickle
you
it
eat
whole.
everything.
It smells like cat food.
Mm-hmm.
There's bones in that?
Yeah, but I think
Yeah,
you eat it
but
whole.
they're what the process it goes through, and they can it like they're soft. You just pick it up and eat it.
You go fishing with them.
Oh,
It smells like tuna to me.
it does smell like
It smells like fish, but it tastes like chicken.
You want the big one or the little one?
The little. Oh,
Already?
fucking, it's gross. It looks like a little fish.
Well, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's like a
Well,
little.
I'm glad it looks like that because that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just.
Oh yeah, I just put the.
What the fuck?
I just put, and now again, this is like I said, the ones I brought I think were pretty easy, or not
Yeah.
easy, but
They're pretty mellow.
people
Oh,
eat.
yeah.
Well, you
Like,
gotta eat the whole thing.
What?
Yeah, well, I mean,
I'm putting a whole fucker in.
oh, you are.
Yeah, I'm going
Okay.
nose to
But yeah,
tail.
this
She's all-
literally looks like a minnow.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
in
got
a
a
minnow
big
bucket.
boy.
I got the.
Ready?
Well, put it way down in front of the camera so they can really see it. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, bitches.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ah!
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
That's not bad.
That's like tuna, like you guys
Tuna.
said, but a little bit worse than tuna. I like tuna, but that's like eating tuna after you've baited your hook
Right.
from
Right.
the minnow bucket.
Yeah, it's not
The funny thing is that jar I just found in the recycling, them are actual minnows from Jacobson.
Yeah. He switched them out.
Oh.
Resealed the can.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, I mean I'm not going to eat
What?
the rest.
What was that? No.
No.
What?
Yeah,
Sardines.
You brought your own.
We're sardines.
We got to do anchovies sometime too.
They're right here.
Oh.
Oh, I thought.
Oh,
that's
wait, no, I
anchovies?
lied.
No,
That's just fish steaks.
yeah, because anchovies are like the whole thing, and that's what people put on pizza, right? They have
Yeah.
I
anchovies,
think so. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, because
and they're
turtles.
supposed to be really
the
salty.
turtles
The
always
Ninja
say
Turtles do.
Yeah,
no. They say no anchovies.
Oh, no anchovies.
we each gonna do one of each.
Yeah, I mean, they say hot and spicy, but the young lady at the Walmart said that somebody in her house eats them, and they weren't hot. But I mean, they literally say hot and spicy.
Right.
Yeah. So that
Who
wasn't.
would ever know a Walmart employee to be
Yeah.
wrong?
You
That
guys,
wasn't that bad.
do you guys want to do?
Oh, dude, that looks pretty fucking orange.
Yeah, but it smells like.
You guys want to do?
Ravioli.
You guys want to do? Yeah. Wow. You want to do ratings on the sardines?
That wasn't. What were we
Like,
doing?
yeah, what
Scale
are we
of 1 to
rating?
5 or 1 to
How
10?
1 to 10.
Like how bad it was, or how good.
Well, like 0 would be terrible.
Right.
Like, let's see. You
I-
rated the squid a 2.3.
I mean, I'd say sardines are like a 7.
But yeah, I would have said a 7-1.
Yeah.
7.1. Yeah, I was.
They're
I'd
just
say
dogs.
Jason 7. But here's the thing with this rating though. So we rate that a 7.
Right. There's gonna be some bad shit.
I think that like prime rib is a 10. That doesn't leave much
But to
difference.
me, this is on a scale of bad food.
okay,
Not
all right.
Not like I wouldn't
Some-
rate this.
yeah, I mean,
Like in
No.
comparison to this looks it looks like it's sour. It went sour.
They
That
look like
spicy
a
one's got me nervous. I'm not
slivered
gonna lie.
finger.
you want me to try it first?
No, I'm in.
What one are we doing
well-
first?
Yeah, which one are we doing first?
I'm gonna say the spicy, hot and spicy, half of that or whatever, because then
I'm doing half.
the other one maybe will dull it
Wipe
down.
it down. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So
Hot
this
and
is the
spicy.
hot and spicy.
Hot and spicy.
Vienna sausage.
Vienna.
Did we put that in front of the camera?
Yeah.
Oh, that smells like cat food too.
It smells fucking spicy.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers, bitches.
Yeah.
It's not there yet. There's no spice. There's no hot.
It's really mushy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why anybody eats them.
I'm not for sure
No.
why they eat them either.
I mean, there's a small kick at the very right
Yeah,
now, but
yeah.
not.
Yeah, it's not too hot.
No.
It's a really chewy hot
That
dog.
tastes so. You can taste the can.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No, I wouldn't recommend them.
No.
It's like
Then
the
now
mushiest hot dog
Are
I've
we
ever
just
had.
doing a
Right.
half of this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing half.
This is just the
Normal
original.
Vienna.
Original. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's fucking gross. Don't look at it.
I think that's worse.
Yeah.
You need the
Oh.
hot and spice.
Fuck. That's gross.
I don't why do people eat that? Like Oh my god, it's so slimy.
Oh.
Come on, you can do it. There it is. Dude, that's just like people eat this shit all the time. That was awesome. Them people literally eat those for lunch.
Oh,
You're fucked. I'm
know.
sorry. That's,
Dude, when we get to really bad shit, you're puking.
well,
like people buy this weekly to eat.
here's what happened. I have it. Cat food is what exactly is,
Did
and
you
then
eat
now
cat
it's.
food
I don't
before?
know. Have you ever had that thing where it tastes like something smells?
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
again,
Smells like Puerto Rican.
woo! Anybody want to take these for lunch tomorrow?
No, thank you.
Oh,
Ooh, senorita. Oh, so spicy.
But yeah, as a general speaking, I'm going to actually be hungry for lunch
Yeah, that was not
because I'm not eating that.
no.
I am very, very surprised that the normal were for
Worse.
me far more disgusting.
Yeah.
than,
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
So mushy.
Yeah.
It just has
Soggy, real.
Ugh.
it just had that cat food like.
Vibe.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. That's gonna be. I guess I'd rather eat sardines.
Well, there's some
Boy,
more.
honestly, that's a.
You want some more?
I think that's a true statement.
Yeah.
I would have preferred the sardines over the
Sardines over that 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
The stuff in the red, though,
That was the hot and spicy.
was for sure better
Yeah.
than the other.
Correct.
I'm still only going 4 on either one of them.
Yeah. I'll give the hot and spicy a 4.8 and the regular a 4.
So I'm gonna go 5 and 4. 5 spicy, 4 non.
The non is a 0.08.
Ooh.
Wow, that is low.
Can't wait to get into some clam juice.
I've had a higher BAC on
a Tuesday at 4.
on a
Yeah.
Tuesday.
And then, yeah, the spicy wasn't. We can do a 4 out of that. That's not bad.
That's a wow.
That's a big difference.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
They don't
Those
even
were
look-
gross.
They
I
don't,
didn't-
yeah, they don't look good.
I didn't get your ratings on quail eggs and squid.
Quail eggs are not very high.
No,
What was your rating on the quail eggs?
I give them a 4.
That's the one you almost threw up on.
Yeah.
But that was because he.
That was real, though. I
I
wasn't
know.
pretending.
I know. That's what made it.
Oh, quail eggs. I don't know. Maybe I can do quail eggs a 1.
Wow.
Yeah,
A 1?
Yeah, I don't like them.
He didn't like them.
Well, I didn't
If
either.
we had maybe
You
salt and
guys are in
pepper,
trouble when we get to real nasty.
They're not even going to be able to do it.
No.
No.
That's
You
gonna
have
be.
to go negative.
Which isn't.
That's why I'm trying to.
Yeah.
That's why I did like 4s on these and a 4 on the because I know it's going to get worse. So I'm trying to leave a little bit
I
of
guess
room.
maybe we need to rethink our rating scale. 0 to 10. 10 being not tasty, but almost like a normal.
You'd eat it
Right.
if you had
So,
a
like-
party and somebody had to be like, oh, I'll eat that.
Yeah,
I
would
feel
have
like
some of
I
that.
feel like Spam will be more
Yeah.
closer to like the 9 or 10.
Yeah,
for me.
so if I redo that, if I think of it in
You
that
can
way,
redo it.
if I think
Yeah,
not
we make
eat it
the
again,
rules.
I'm just saying if I redo my scoring, I give the sardines a 8.
okay.
I give the quail eggs a 6.
Okay.
What was the other thing that we had?
Squid.
Squid. Do that 5, 7. Hot and spicy Vienna sausage. I'll do a 6-2.
Wow, that went up like a 1.5.
Well, I'm rethinking the whole.
Yeah,
I got to leave room for
the-
the nasty shit's going to be,
Right.
0.
And then the regular Vienna sausage, I'll do a 5
Wow, that went up.
because I just know in comparison,
Right.
What-
that's going to
coming?
be a delicacy.
Yeah, what's.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
you'd take that 10 out of 10 over the other shit we're going to eat.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Oh God.
When we get that stinky tofu, I will be I think I'll be surprised if one of us doesn't puke just when I open the container.
Oh. I'm glad I'm on this side.
Well, you're gonna.
And
have
by
to
one of
smell
us,
it.
I mean that table over there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a gambling man by any
Bullshit.
means, but
Neither is Nate.
yeah, no. If I had to wager,
He's just a giver.
wager anything, I think I'm going to have the best outcome of everyone here. Basically, because things you've said and things we've seen. And now I'm not saying I'm not going to throw up. I'm not saying that because some of those videos, there are a few I'm nervous about.
Did you watch the Surströmming one?
Is that the one you showed the other day?
I think we sent it in the...
Yeah.
in the group.
That one. Yeah, where the video person threw up.
Yeah,
or
fuckers
whatever.
were, yeah. Even the camera person.
That makes me nervous.
She didn't
That's
even
the
eat
stinky tofu one too. The video, the camera
really?
person was,
Oh, yeah.
We could ramp it up and do one of those next week or next time.
Next
Well,
Saturday.
like I said,
Let's do it next Saturday.
You gotta
We
let
can
me
have-
know when we're gonna do this because I gotta get a hold of her so she can figure out her schedule.
yeah. I mean, we could. We've done 2. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Maybe we
Mild,
bounce
pretty
back
mild.
and forth.
Yeah.
Now we've done 2. Pretty normal stuff like that you can just get at the grocery store.
Right.
Now maybe next week we do something real nasty.
Yeah.
Either pastrami or the tofu.
Girl. Had that once.
That's Surströmming?
That, yeah. So I
That's-
was
So
actually-
what do you know what kind you got?
No.
Yeah, pastrami.
But I know, but is there the
That-
heads are on it or the heads are off or they gut it and stuff or no?
It's that. It's the red can, red and orange.
Yeah, they all are red and
Hey,
orange.
girl.
But so
this one doesn't have the
Oh.
heads on it.
yeah, right. See, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think they have the heads on them,
No.
but the bones and shit are all in there.
So do you get
So
to
it's
pick the
like-
bones out, or you just eat
Well, I'm
it?
assuming
It's
it's
fer-
like the sardines.
It's fermented, so yeah, I don't know. I think you just
Eat it like the sardines.
give her full beans.
So I did a search
Ah,
for wild global foods for the brave, and there was one that I will not do. You fire me. I don't. Whatever. It's called balut.
Oh, blue eggs.
Oh, is that
we
the
talked to-
actual bird?
Yeah, where it's the fertilized duck egg,
Yeah.
Oh
and
yeah.
it reaches like maturity, basically almost. before
Almost,
it's-
yeah.
yeah.
And they're- yeah.
Nope, that is a no go.
I'm not sure we're going to make it that long.
Just saying. But there's some of these other things that were mentioned on here. So there's a thing from China called a century egg. It's a black jelly-like
Yeah.
egg
Yep.
aged in clay and ash with a sulfur and ammonia flavor.
I just watched that. Matter of fact, I just watched that on Amazing Race. They did that.
Here's one from Thailand called the durian. It's the world's smelliest fruit.
It's a fruit.
It tastes
supposedly,
like
if you can get past the smell, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It says tastes like sweet garlic custard.
They all say that.
Maybe. Well, that
Once you
one,
get past the smell, you got her licked. So
I was
Also,
actually
not true.
That durian, it's funny. You can't fly with that. You can't
Really?
because of the smell. Yeah.
is
it's
it
banned.
what is it? Is it like a green? green,
Yeah, it's
like-
a bigger fruit if I remember correctly.
but it's like
it's
spicy.
Why
like
don't you pull it
spiny.
up?
Yeah,
It's fine. Yep, that's right. It is. Yep. Not
Looks
green.
like somebody just laid a fucking big load right
Yes.
in
But that one, the reviews and stuff are from what everyone was saying was it's pretty either it's like black and white. You either like it or you hate it. Like
Sure.
there's no in between.
there, like Puerto Rican pussy.
Yeah.
There's a thing called natto, Natto, from Japan. That's fermented soybeans with slime and ammonia scent.
Slime. That's the. bleh.
Here's,
I'm more of a texture.
Here's a
guy.
thing
I don't
from
like it.
Japan called fugu, Fugu. It's a puffer fish that can be lethal if prepared wrong.
Yeah, we're not going to do that because that's like
well, we're not in China.
no, but that
Japan.
that fugu is Jesus Christ. The Japanese rolls with the raw fish. Why can't I think of?
Sushi?
Yes, it's basically served like sushi.
Yeah, no, I don't.
It's-
no.
Oh, it's cut. Looks like it's cut really, really thin, paper thin. Almost.
It is, yeah. But if so, the person preparing that has to be like an
Once
expert
in-
level or a master chef, because if they prepare it, remove it from the fish incorrectly, you will die. Because
Oh, really?
the rest of that fish is poisonous and it will kill
Yeah,
you.
the puffer fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a silkworm pupae,
Nope.
Pupae. Do that boiled or fried. It's crunchy and nutty with a dirt-like aftertaste.
I got some of those on order.
Casu marzu is Italian, is a banned maggot-infested cheese. It's illegal to import, but worth a visual segment. So,
I doubt it.
black pudding from the UK is blood sausage.
Yep. I thought we'd try blood sausage and head cheese. I thought maybe we'd try those.
Rakfisk, Rakfisk, is a trout fermented for months, eaten uncooked. Here's one. This one sounded familiar to me. It's called Mammy. Mammy.
No, that's
See, and-
mommy.
And I was her pappy.
Well, that's what you say every Sunday when you get your buttermilk bath, don't you, Mammy?
It's a thick black rye pudding, sweet and bitter, looks like tar. It's from Finland.
We fiends.
So, well, witchetty grub. That's from Australia. Vegemite,
Can't
I
we
got
just
Vegemite.
Can't we just eat worms?
salty yeast
Well,
spread.
I mean, you probably could.
Bring in some waxies. And,
Yeah, so there's some of those. Ugh.
well, we got surströmming. We got the stinky tofu.
Yeah.
Some of the ones I thought we could try too are like some of the gross shots. So we can do some of those at some point, and then, yeah.
So, you maybe don't know, but you might. Is it would the tofu or the surströmming be like going to Birch Point to the fish house in August?
I don't think that fish house will probably hold a candle to this,
Really?
if I had to wager a guess.
Because that's really
You think
bad
that
up
would be
there.
better than this?
Yes.
The fish house would be better than the surströmming
100%.
or whatever.
Yeah,
The
tofu.
stinky tofu.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, I can't.
I mean, I
She's
told you,
in
I
trouble.
ordered that stinky tofu before and unboxed it, right? And
Right.
that smell, dude, just unboxing it, because some of that juice had leaked out of the jar, was some of the worst smelling stuff that I've ever smelled. And I didn't even crack it open. That was just the stuff that had seeped into the box. It was fucking...
So it's rotten, like a dead deer on the side of the road.
It was pretty
them are
fucking...
bad.
It was fucking bad.
So we're pretty excited then.
See, that makes me nervous.
And I can't speak to the surströmming, but just based on videos I've seen, that's... Yeah.
Oh,
that's what
goddamn her.
that's what leaked out was the surströmming.
No, it was
No,
the stinky
tofu.
tofu that leaked.
Oh,
Yeah. So, do we want to take a vote what we want to do next episode, so the viewers know what they're preparing
Yeah.
for?
Well, obviously you got it in the bag.
Well, they're both here.
Yeah.
Oh.
The stinky tofu is there, and
Oh,
the
the surströmming's
surströmming's
in-
in the fridge because it's supposed to stay refrigerated.
Yeah.
is it a quarter toss?
And
Heads or tails?
I'm going to go tails.
It's tails.
Yes. Good. So next week we'll be doing Ritz crackers, bacon, and prime rib.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that stuff just makes me
Make sure you bring enough for triples and three, like, dozens of extra.
Yikes.
Well, let's do a vote.
Samples.
What do you want to do next week?
The stirami, or what was it?
Surströmming?
Pastrami.
Nate?
That's it. Well, I guess it doesn't make too much of a difference. Depends on kind of when we're going to do it. I mean, if we're going to do it on a weeknight after work, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to probably throw up either way.
Yeah.
From the smell.
I'm guessing you will. Yes. I'm guessing you're going to want to have that bucket handy.
I even tried thinking, closing my eyes and thinking it's a hot dog, it's a hot dog, it's a hot dog, and then I ate it and I'm like, it's fucking cat food, it's cat food.
Yeah, I really don't know why anybody would eat those.
I don't either.
That's not a tasty treat.
It's
No.
not. It's not that good.
So what's your vote, Jason?
I'll do the surströmming.
There
Yeah,
it is.
it's
It's in.
ramen, yeah.
Let's do it. Next
That's
episode will be
fish again,
surströmming.
right? That's
Yep,
fish.
That's fish.
Yep. Huh. All right.
I will try and remember to bring my heavy duty can opener because I
Yeah.
don't think that's gonna get anything done.
That's not
No.
going to cut it.
no.
I see what you did there.
You see that?
Doo-doo-tsh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually have a electric one that I use when I'm upstairs, but
I think maybe what we should do is if you can bring a garbage bag down for next time, and we'll put the surströmming in a garbage bag, crack it, because when you crack that, it sprays everywhere. So we'll crack it inside of the garbage can, and then we can take it out and open.
Are you going to bring gloves like up to your shoulders?
gun gloves,
We can wash it down with some clam
juice.
There you go.
Oh. All right. That sounds great.
Yes,
Fucking
Plan.
awesome.
great.
God, I hope I get hit by a train.
Good stuff.
This makes me nervous.
In the meantime, everyone can send in other suggestions.
Yep. If
Tales.
you got other ideas you want us to try,
Send us an email at talesfromthehicks@gmail.com.
Yeah. Festy had something, but I can't remember what it was. Some kind of a cake. I don't remember what the hell he said.
I
Hopefully
like cake.
cheesecake.
Yeah, cheesecake. That
Yeah.
sounds good.
Something.
we're having cake and cock, but we're all out of cake.
There you go.
I'm not. I'm full.
Don't worry, it's small.
Yeah, it'd be like a Vienna sausage.
Just a nibbler.
Go on to the places and give us the stars and
Yep,
Yes.
We're 4-star ratings.
smashing and liking.
Like, follow, subscribe.
Share
Tell
it with
all your
everybody you know,
friends.
and especially the
Tell
ones you don't.
somebody.
Yep.
Tell your friends that like to see people throw up.
Yeah, going
This
forward,
is-
it's going to be some vomit.
Yep, we're gonna get into some bad stuff.
And I'm not completely sure what's wrong with Spotify yet, but I'm still, I mean, the production crew is still working on trying to get that out onto Spotify, the last episode, but it is out on YouTube, which you're going to want to see the video of it anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I think one episode I want to do Rocky Mountain oysters.
Oh, yeah.
They're terrible, but yes.
Do they sell them in stores? Like, can you get them?
I think
in stores?
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, just out here on S.
We'll have
Yeah.
to cook them here though.
Oh, you have to cook them.
Well, yeah, you can't
Well,
eat
I
that
didn't
shit
know.
raw, dude.
I don't know what they were.
It's
They're nuts.
testicles.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I didn't know
from a
if.
bowl.
No, they don't come in a. Oh, not from a.
Not from
Really? Oh.
heifer.
No, it's a bowl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a bowl.
Yeah. No, I mean they're not in a jar or anything. You just get. It's like buying a steak, except it's nuts.
Yeah. This
Literally nuts.
It's a big sack of nuts.
They're not good. I'll forewarn you.
Yeah.
They're not good. Even deep fried, they're not good.
Okay.
Maybe we'll smoke them. Maybe I'll smoke
Hey,
them.
there you go. Smoked nuts.
Smoked nuts.
Smoked nuts.
Awesome.
Would you like to try my wiener?
No, but do you have any nuts?
Put some salt on there. You get salty nuts. Yeah.
I mean,
Bite of these nuts.
Salty Bulls nuts. All right. So until the next week.
Just remember, though, if you have nuts on your chin,
Yeah,
They're not chin
They're not
nuts.
chin nuts.
you got a dick in your mouth.
Dick in your mouth.
Yes. All right. Hit us up on the emails and make sure you're liking and subscribing and telling your friends. Until next time.
All right.
Later.
See you guys.
Yep.
Bye.
Adios.
Salty nuts.
I'm nervous.